So there has been a lot of nonsense spoken about the Nikon Z series of cameras, especially when it came to autofocus. Well, I have always found that the autofocus of the Z6II and the Z7II, these bodies, ZFC and the Z30, these bodies to be really good, except in low light conditions. And that's a shame because all these cameras produce really good quality files in low light. I mean, great files, great raw files. But the focus performance becomes inconsistent often in low light. So today, let me fix that for you. Let me give you a fix. Let me show you a trick. Try this and let me know how this works out for you. Go into the menu, go down to Custom Settings menu, then choose Shooting/Display option. Go inside that and then go down to D9 on your Z6II or Z7II. If you have some other camera that you're operating on, find Apply Settings to Live View and then right click and then turn it off. Now the camera will not apply the exposure settings to the live view. In fact, it will not apply any settings like white balance or picture profiles to the live view. Your settings will apply to the image, of course. When you take the final image, when you see it, you will see the settings having been applied, and your settings will be applied to both your JPEGs and your RAWs. But what this will do is that it will disable the what you see is what you get feature of the viewfinder. So now when you change your f-stop or the shutter speed, you will not be able to see the image get darker or brighter inside the EVF or on the back of your screen, because instead the camera will constantly show you a very well lit flat image on the back of the screen or inside the viewfinder. Now, even when you stop down to f16, let's take extreme situations, even when you stop down to f16 and you keep the shutter speed as high as 8,000th of a second, let's say, inside your house, which is not very well lit, your camera will still perform eye autofocus perfectly or focus on anything perfectly well. Of course, you will not get great files. All you will see in the files is darkness because there's nothing. But this will just tell you that no matter the condition, now your camera will autofocus perfectly in any low light situation. Your only challenge will be now to handle the exposure settings correctly, since you'll not be able to see how the scene changes depending how you change your exposure settings. So in order to do that, in order to ensure that you expose the images correctly, just keep checking the exposure meter at the bottom of the screen or the EVF. Try not to expose more than one stop under. And do me a favor, go and tell this to Jared Polin. He will bless you. He didn't know this. So that's about it today. If you like this video, then like this video and subscribe. Until you meet again very soon with another one.